There is a massive unrest in Bangladesh, and the fumes of that fire can also be seen in India. But should India worry? Are there going to be serious challenges for India? In this session, we will find out. Hello students, welcome to Drishti IAS. Let's get started. So we'll begin by understanding India-Bangladesh ties in detail. But before we do that, let me just quickly remind you of our exciting new launch, which is the Studio GS Foundation live online course. The admissions to this course have already begun. Hurry, because you are going to get a complete coverage of your UPSC prelims plus mains only in rupees 24,999. And if in future you wish to join our offline foundation batch, this complete fee is going to be adjusted in the fees of our offline foundation batch. So this is practically a completely free course for all the students who want to join the offline foundation batch of Drishti in future. So the admissions are open. Please call us at 87501 or visit the Drishti Learning website for more information. Now let's get back to understanding the India-Bangladesh ties. Why is Bangladesh so important for India? And how is any unrest in Bangladesh going to affect India? So Bangladesh is a very important neighbor country for India because we share one of the longest borders with Bangladesh. We share a border of 4,096 kilometers with Bangladesh. And Bangladesh actually is a strategic neighbor for India because of the connectivity that it provides to the mainland India and northeastern states. If you look at this map over here, the northeastern states of India are connected to mainland India via the Siliguri corridor, which is also known as the Chicken's Neck. And this actually is a choke point because it is only 22 kilometers wide. It is a choke point. That is why India keeps on looking for alternative options to reach to the northeastern states of India. And this is where Bangladesh reduces a lot of distance and a lot of time by connecting the mainland India to our northeastern states. So any unrest that happens in Bangladesh is going to have serious security implications on India, which we will discuss in the upcoming slides. Before we do that, let me just talk you through the India-Bangladesh ties in general. So we've had amicable ties with Bangladesh, especially because we helped Bangladesh in the Liberation War of 1971. And we have shared very good ties with Bangladesh, especially in the Sheikh Hasina period. When Sheikh Hasina was in the government, her political party was in the government, India and Bangladesh have enjoyed very good ties, especially since 2015, we refer to that period 2015 to 2024 as the period of the golden chapter because we worked on a lot of projects. India and Bangladesh worked on a lot of projects because we solved our land boundary disputes by signing a bilateral agreement. India and Bangladesh, they signed a land boundary agreement. The land boundary disputes were solved, and since 2015, we have entered an amicable relationship period with Bangladesh. However, the current unrest, which started in 2024, the current unrest is altering the situation, and this unrest actually started over the reservation or quota system. Where reservation was being provided to women, person with disabilities, and the children or descendants of the 1971 war. So what started as a protest against the reservation or the quota system turned violent, and all these things basically led Sheikh Hasina to flee her country, and she sought refuge in India. And ever since then, anti-India sentiments are increasing in Bangladesh. The current interim government of Muhammad Yunus Khan and his political party, they have been nurturing these anti-India sentiments because they have been of the view that India has always favored Sheikh Hasina and her political party. That is why what we witness right now are some sour ties with Bangladesh, but we have enjoyed a golden chapter with Bangladesh also. Let's talk about that first. So in this golden chapter, we basically worked on our connectivity, enhancing the connectivity between India and Bangladesh, because I just told you that Bangladesh is a strategic neighbor for India from a connectivity viewpoint. So we worked on our rail connectivity, we worked on our road connectivity, our inland waterways connectivity, our seaport connectivity, just to name a few. according to India's Act East policy, we follow an Act East policy. We built a lot of projects with Bangladesh, like rail connectivity. We started the Mithali Express. Mithali Express, which connects the New Jalpaiguri district of West Bengal to Dhaka in Bangladesh. So we started Mithali Express. Then we also started the 𝐈𝐀𝐒 Agartala rail link project. However, we see this to be stalled at the moment because of the current unrest. We'll talk about that. But these were some things that we started in the rail sector. Roadways also, we built the Maitri Setu, which is actually a bridge, that has been built over the Feni River. So this bridge, it connects Sabroom, which is in Tripura, to Ramgarh, which is in Bangladesh. So we built this Maitri Setu, we built rail links, we built inland waterways links also, and seaport connectivity was also enhanced because we got access to the Chattogram and Mongla ports. Chattogram and Mongla ports, though limited capacity. For Chattogram, we have the transit and transshipment facility, and Mongla port also, we have access to one terminal of the Mongla port, and we are also working towards the upgradation of Mongla port. We have provided a line of credit for the upgradation of Mongla port. However, all these things are also stalled at the moment because of the current unrest. And these ports, these are what? They are important trading points also, right? A lot of our trade is going to float through this border ports. So when these things happen, when there is unrest in a country, when there is unrest in a border country, there are a lot of security implications and there are a lot of financial implications also. When we talk about security implications, then what is going to happen? A lot of illegal migration. When there is going to be instability in the region, instability in Bangladesh, a lot of people are going to flee the country and they'll move to India. We'll see a lot of illegal migration, which in turn is going to increase what? The social unrest in our country. This is going to happen. Drug trafficking can increase, illegal smuggling, all these things can increase because now these people are going to make use of this unrest happening in the region, the instability that is over the border regions, and then they can infiltrate these things. So this is what is going to happen if we are not able to handle the situation diplomatically over here. And apart from all these things, when the anti-India sentiment is increasing in Bangladesh, other countries can come and fill in for that. So this can turn into a pro-China or even pro-Pakistan sentiment. Both the conditions are not conducive for India because of the highly volatile relationship that we have with both Pakistan and China. If the people in India, if the people in Bangladesh, the masses in Bangladesh, they start turning pro-China and pro-Pakistan and anti-India, this is not going to be a good sign for India. So security challenges are going to be there, trade challenges are going to be there. If I talk about some figures over here, because of this unrest, India's exports to Bangladesh fell by 13.3%. The imports have also seen a dip by 2.3%. Fly ash exports, which are very important during the construction phase, the peak construction phase, they also saw a dip of 15 to 25%. And then the Benapole and Petrapole land ports. Benapole and Petrapole land ports. Benapole is in Bangladesh and Petrapole is in India. These land ports have also seen a dip in trade, in the bilateral trade, by nearly 30%, which now witnesses a significantly less traffic. So when all these things are happening, our ports are also being hampered by this unrest. There is social security, there's security implications also. So what India needs to do at the moment is to handle the entire situation very, very diplomatically and very, very constructively because of the anti-India sentiment which is now deepening in Bangladesh. India needs to take care of that situation, and both India and Bangladesh, they are also together on the BIMSTEC platform. So they also have to work towards, they have to work collaboratively and cooperation with each other towards the development of the regions in the Bay of Bengal also. So all these things need to be handled very, very diplomatically by India. So that was all for this video. I hope you enjoyed the analysis over here. Now let us look at a practice question for prelims. And before we do that, let me just quickly tell you that there's a New Year sale that's coming for you, where you'll get up to 50% off all on our online courses, pen drive courses and test series. And the offer is going to be valid from 25th to 29th of December. Now let's look at the practice question. With reference to India-Bangladesh relations in the context of recent political developments in Bangladesh, consider the following statements. 1. India's access to Chattogram and Mogla ports is aimed at improving connectivity with its northeastern states. 2. Political instability in Bangladesh can affect the implementation of bilateral connectivity and transit agreements. 3. India's connectivity initiatives with Bangladesh reduce its dependence on the Siliguri corridor. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? A. 2 only, B. 1 and 3 only, C. 2 and 3 only, or D. 1, 2 and 3. Please provide your answers in the comments section and we will meet in a new video. Thank you for watching.
Introducing Drishti IAS Everyday Wear, the casual jacket and the polo neck t-shirt, perfect for everyday and casual wear. Shop now on the Drishti Learning app and Flipkart. Buy link in the description.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.